Welcome back to Talking Smack. I'm Logan Rivera, joined by Skye Monroe and Marcus King. We've just wrapped up the June the 26th edition of SmackDown and, I'll be honest, guys, this wasn't the strongest show we've seen this year. Still, Money in the Bank is right around the corner, and we've got some key stories to break down. Let's start with the opening match. Your SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Braun Strowman and Ricochet, the Heavy Cruisers, taking on Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews of Titus Worldwide. Heavy Cruisers picked up the win, and then DIY came out on stage, mocking them, throwing out some trash talk. We're building toward that title match at Money in the Bank.
Look, I'll give it to them, Braun and Ricochet have been holding it down. But I don't think anybody's forgetting DIY already beat 3 other teams last week to earn that title shot. They came out with that confidence, like, we are already in your heads.
Confidence? Nah, that's cockiness, Skye. DIY should tread carefully. Braun's a monster, Ricochet flies around like a maniac, you don't mock that kind of power combo. If they try to clown these guys, they're gonna get flattened at Money in the Bank.
Or maybe DIY are already inside their heads, Marcus. If Braun and Ricochet are distracted by all the banter, that's a big edge for Johnny and Ciampa.
Either way, it'll be the third time in a matter of weeks these teams meet for the titles. You hope this one finally settles the score.
Then we had Bron Breakker taking on Brutus Creed. Love Brutus's energy, but this was domination. Bron continues to get over, continues to look like the future.
Yeah, but the big story wasn't the match, it was after. Shinsuke Nakamura's music hits, Bron looks to the stage, and boom, Shinsuke jumps him from behind. That sneak attack was nasty.
And it ties back to the early weeks of this feud. Shinsuke disrespected Braun twice. Braun knocked him out of the US title tournament. Tonight, Nakamura struck back.
Classic Nakamura, man. He loves the cheap shot, loves the mind games. But Braun, he's not gonna let that slide. I'm actually glad they're revisiting this rivalry, it gives Braun someone credible to push against.
Exactly. It helps both guys. Fans already love Braun, and Shinsuke's still one of the most dangerous strikers in WWE. That's a feud I'm actually invested in.
Next was a Money in the Bank qualifying match, Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio, with Rhea Ripley at ringside. And somehow, someway, Dominic picked up the win.
Somehow, someway is called Rhea Ripley, Logan. She kicked Cody's head clean off while the ref was distracted. That's the only reason Dom survived long enough to hit that frog splash.
I'll be real, I thought Cody was the obvious pick. Like, Mr. Money in the Bank Cody Rhodes. That writes itself. He's got to finish the story, and the briefcase is perfect for that.
Exactly, Skye. Thank you. Cody with the briefcase, sneaking up on the champ, cashing in at WrestleMania? That's cinema. Instead, we get Dom sneaking his way into the ladder match. Not sure that was the call.
Regardless, Dom joins Carmelo Hayes, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's already shaping up to be unpredictable.
Then on the women's side, Bianca Belair took on Queen Zelina in another qualifier. And listen, this was the Bianca we remember. Dominant. Confident. Just tossing Zelina around.
She needed that. Bianca hasn't looked like herself this year, but tonight? That was a message. She's in the ladder match, and I think she's the favorite now.
She joins Cora Jade, Piper Niven, and Liv Morgan in the women's Money in the Bank. Bianca's momentum is picking back up at the right time. And then we closed the night with a triple threat to determine the next challenger for the United States Championship. Solo Sikoa, Baron Corbin, and the debuting Axiom from NXT. And surprisingly, it was Axiom who scored the win.
I gotta say, that was the highlight of the show for me. Axiom came in, showed off his skills, and then stole one by rolling up Corbin. That's how you make a debut.
Sure, it was cool. But let's not act like this means he's beating LA Knight at Money in the Bank. Come on. LA Knight is red hot right now, and this is probably just a defense to pad his reign.
Maybe. Or maybe WWE sees something big in Axiom, if they're strapping a rocket to him this fast. You never know.
Either way, He's now set to face LA Knight for the US title at Money in the Bank. But overall, guys, tonight just felt flat. No world title story, no Becky, no Brock. It was one of the driest SmackDowns of the year. Agreed. Not every week can be a home run, but hopefully next week picks up the pace. It's the final stop before Money in the Bank. That's all from us here on Talking Smack. For Skye Monroe, Marcus King, I'm Logan Rivera. We'll see you next time.